Good evening. It's May the... Got to work from Saturday. Royal Wedding, 21. May the 21st, Monday. And, well, we're enjoying a nice little mini heat wave. It's beautiful. I know the past few years we've had gorgeous weather in May and June. After that, it's sort of hit or miss. Still here, still doing keto, still doing intermittent fasting. Currently, I'm 11 stone 2, which is a pound under my target. That's 156 pounds, 71 kilos, which makes, so far I've lost 30 pounds, 14 kilos. Still doing mainly 2 meals a day, sometimes one. Depends. Today now I had training day, end of life care, palliative care. I thought, shall I take something in my little cool bag for a bit of lunch? And I thought, no, no, I'll make it a 1 meal day, an OMAD day. So I'm just gonna have my tea. Prawns, prawn salad and Mary Rose sauce, which will be nice. So yeah, I know my aim, my goal was 11 stone 3. Is what I said I felt good at. Well, I'm 11 stone 2 now, and I'm thinking, yeah, maybe I'll shift the goalpost a bit, and I'm kind of aiming for 10 stone 8, 148 pounds. After that, I might say 10 stone. We'll see. All my clothes, well, some of my clothes, most of my clothes, because I bought new. I've taken my favourite jeans in up the side, my pale blue jeans and my black jeans. I could take them in a bit more actually. Yeah, they keep going on the machine. All my pyjamas are going on the machine, or have gone on the machine. Do you know what? I bought some lovely summer dresses last year. A nice white one. I give 30 quid for it. Now that's a lot for me to give clothes. And it was a size 20, and it was a bit tight. But I thought, you know, as you do, right, incentive to slim into it. Well, summer came and went. Never wore it. Nor the red one. One was long and white and flowing, and the other one was red. Pulled them both out the other day, hanging on me. And they both got like side zips here. Pulled them over my head without undoing the zip, and they just sort of hanging. Don't look good. So I'm going to alter those. Yeah, kind of missed the window on those really. So yeah, just sticking stuff on the machine. I bought a few new tops, mostly size 16s, which is good because I'm so broad in the back. Very broad in the back. That, you know, I've been this size before and I had to buy a size 20 shirt from Next. So my new goal, my new target, 10 stone 8, 148 pounds. Well and truly a size 16 then. I've got to weigh up. Can I afford a new wardrobe full of clothes, basically? I've never worn a size 14, but knowing me, I'll sort of think, yeah, I can't wait to buy my first one. So we shall see. I went away in my van, my little, that's where the keto van comes in. I went down West Wales. Video penned in, but my son's camera's fixed. Now his laptop's gone kaput. with all his editing stuff on it. So we're waiting to hear whether that can be fixed or whether he'll have to buy a new one. In which case he'll have to. I suppose I could edit my own snippets together, but if I can get him to do it, and it's practice for him, something for him to do, all well and good. Fizzy water, ice, lime juice. Lovely, lovely and refreshing. And a vodka. You didn't hear that. Yeah, I had a lovely weekend away down West Wales. Spent very little money. Wild camped both nights in my little van. One night in Newport, overlooking the estuary, and the second night in Manorbier, overlooking the sea. Nobody moved me on. So I don't know whether in high summer they'll probably get a little bit more. Yeah, high summer. But this being May, if anybody noticed, they didn't move me on. So it's the first time I've wild camped. I've always sort of stayed in campsites up to now, but I thought, oh, sometimes it could be like £15–20 a night, which is ridiculous just to park up. So yeah, it was lovely. Kept keto. Took a couple of meals in a cool bag, loads of ice packs. I think chicken salad one night, and a prawn salad. And the first day I thought, right, I'll eat 2 meals. I really fancied bacon and egg. So I had bacon and egg, and I had a piece of toast with it. 12 grams of carbs. I thought, why not? Because I knew I was just having a very bog standard salad in the night, so that was nice. Little treat. And the second day I went into Narberth, and I thought, I want bacon and eggs again. It was about 1:30. And I looked in this little. There wasn't a lot of eateries. Lots of little independent shops, nicey, craft shops, that sort of thing. Very nice. Pretty little village, pretty little town. And there was more than a tea shop. And they stopped serving breakfast at 11:45, but I thought I'll chance my arm. So I said, any chance of doing a breakfast? Because everything you got is carbs. And I eat low carb, I can't eat carbs. No, breakfast finished. So I thought, right. So I said, well, basically, I mean, if people can't tolerate carbs, what can you offer them? Breakfast is finished. So I thought, right, bit my tongue, because she was very rude, as far as I could see. So I kind of changed my tactic then. I found another place and I went in. Everything on the menu was carbs. And I said, a long shot, I said, and they did a breakfast, but they stopped serving like English breakfast. I was hoping that I could get an all-day breakfast. I said, because I'm diabetic and I've got to watch my carb intake. There's nothing else on the menu I can eat. Oh, she couldn't do enough for me. She couldn't do enough for me. I can't do you a breakfast, but I can make you an omelette with bacon in it. Not much difference, bacon and egg, omelette with bacon in it. But I said, do you know what? I said a cheese omelette and salad would be lovely. I can do that, no problem. So that's going to be my approach from now on. I'm diabetic. So hopefully you've got to lie, but yeah, I'm not a woman on a mission, but if it does raise awareness, that some people got to follow a low carb diet. Not that I'm diabetic, but it's something people can understand. They can understand where you're coming from, and they will bend over backwards to please you. So that's a little tip I'm going to use in the future. Yeah. I had a wonderful food. days away. I went to castles, which don't cost anything, some of them. I went, beautiful Norman church, gorgeous. No, I'm not religious at all. I'm an atheist, I'll be honest with you. But I love the architecture. I love history, the fact that, I mean, I stood and photographed a Celtic cross, which was 1,000 years old. I stood by a windowsill which had Ogham script in it, and it was something that helped the Ogham script alongside some Latin script. It helped to, it helped scholars to understand the technicalities, the Ogham alphabet, and to be able to interpret and what's the word I'm looking for? Interpret other Ogham script and bring it into English. Oh, and it was such a gorgeous day, and there were yews which were planted 500-600 years ago. Oh, gorgeous. Like I said, I think I said my granny, when my grandparents went away, my granny used to drag my grandfather around graveyards because she loved looking at the graves and what have you. I think I inherited that from her because, yeah, a lot of them were in Welsh, but I think on the video I that's the word. I translated it into English. I mean, some of the gravestones, 1700s. Oh, beautiful. That was in where was it? Nevern, that was in West Wales, near Newport. The first day I went down, it was raining. Went in a few places, then I camped overnight, and then the first place I went on the Saturday, oh, it was glorious, beautiful weather. I went back to the church, so I'm in Nevern. I'm glad I didn't do it on the Friday. But yeah, big Norman keep, gorgeous, lovely. Like I said, I went to a couple of castles. Went to a Stone Age village. That was more or less as school children. Considering they spent years excavating this site of a Stone Age village, and students would come from all over the world, spend their summers there, and then they reconstructed the roundhouses and what have you. But there were no artifacts on display. I mean, what did they dig up? Well, there was nothing that they dug up on display. Sorry. Just thinking. The next haircut I have. Sorry, I'm doing my squirrel thing now, and my ADHD has kicked in. Oh, squirrel! No, my hair. It's still not right. I'm still not happy with it. When she first cut it, I cut it short, then I cut it really short. I wanted a Judi Dench. Now this has got a bit heavy. This is, especially at the back, it's got a bit heavy. But this was all sticking up. I couldn't do a thing with it. And it was sticking up there and sticking out the back, and it just didn't look good. So when I go back, I'm kind of looking now, and I'm thinking, this is okay. I want this cut in a lot more to wedge it in and thin this out. I don't know. This is why I'm kind of looking, thinking, I want this, that, yeah. Right, okay. Right, on my weekend. I found a leaflet for go-karting. Now, I haven't been go-karting for years, and I love a bit of speed. So that was my treat. 17 quid for 20 laps. Loved it. I'm probably sort of, when I do put the video up eventually, I'm probably repeating what I'm going to say in there. But still, I love that. 20 laps. The average for the average lap time for the course was about 30. Well, out of 20 laps, 8 of my laps were above the average for the course. 12 of them were below. That's I was well into my stride then. But I loved it. Yeah, a bit of speed. So I think I'll go there again. And last weekend was Headbanger's Kitchen. You know, the chap from Mumbai. Fabulous recipes. And when he's so comical, he's so full of energy and so, rock horns, headbangers, and he plays for this death metal band in Mumbai. He was super excited a few weeks back. He said, we're coming to Britain, we're coming to the UK. We got straight online and looked up where all his gigs were. And the Cardiff one was in this club called Fuel. And I thought, where? My son goes there, as I said in my previous video. So I said, right, you're taking me to Fuel that day. And he did. He said, well, as long as you behave. Ha. So I promise, I solemnly swear I will behave myself. And I did, fair play. So we went down. There were a lot of his mates. I didn't realise he knew so many people, actually. But, they were, hello, Tom's mum. Right, come on, tell us what's the most embarrassing story about Tom. And I said, and this was good. I won a medal for this. You'd probably be better off asking him what's the most embarrassing story about me. So, thumbs up. Thank you, ma'am. As friends do. So there we are. I was on my best behaviour. But I went into do you know what? It was one of those festivals where Tom said it's never more than £6-7 to go into the main hall. And it was like an all-day thing. You pay £30 for a day ticket. I said, I'm not paying that. I only come to see one band. And she said, who do you want to see? I said, I want to see Demonic Resurrection. I said, I know him from YouTube, and I really want to see him. She said, if you're only going to see one band, £5. So, went in to see him. Oh, it's brilliant. Right to the front. Oh, I tell you what, they are absolutely brilliant. Tom looked at me. He's more discerning than me when it comes to rock bands and what have you. I'm more discerning musically because I had a musical upbringing, orchestras, bands, choirs, the sort of thing. But when it comes to, he couldn't take his eyes off them all, and particularly the drummer, because Tom's a drummer, and he just said, they are awesome, really polished. And they've been going 18 years. But I'm going to treat myself to a CD, definitely. And it's funny enough, there's a chap in work, he's 93, and he heard about these Alexas. So he bought himself an Alexa, and the girl sort of, plugged it in to the whatever. And he's in his room now, and he goes, Alexa, play Jim Reeves. And you could often hear him, and he'll sit there and he'll listen to his music, And I went in one day, and for a laugh, I said, Alexa, play me some heavy metal. And he's sitting there and he's going, oh my God, do you listen to this? And I said, well, I do like a bit of heavy metal, actually. So I told him that I was going down to Fuel to see Demonic Resurrection, this band from Mumbai, Headbangers Kitchen's band. And our manager is Indian, so I won't mention her name. But I said, do you think so-and-so would like to come with me? And he went, no. But he teases me now, He says, this girl likes that heavy rock metal stuff, And, well, yeah, I like other music too, but I do like a bit of a heavy metal. I'm punk. I like a bit of punk. And I've been to a gig for, it's got to be two. I think probably the last band I saw was Avenged Sevenfold up in Birmingham. Oh, that was awesome. Yeah, definitely. Right. Where are we? Right. One last thing. Or maybe it's not the last. You know what I'm like. Is it the keto diet that's making me lose weight? Or is it the intermittent fasting? Because, to be honest, I like the keto diet for the health benefits, but I actually think it's the intermittent fasting that's dropping the weight, which is no bad thing. No bad thing at all. You know, even if, like I've said before, even if I've lost as much weight as I want to lose, I will still try and eat ketogenic. I'll still try and keep in ketosis. I will still do intermittent fasting because I want all the benefits that it gives. Autophagy, avoiding or, well, yeah, avoiding diseases to do with inflammation, the diabetes, the Parkinson's, the Alzheimer's. You know, I've got nothing, no conditions that I know of. And I think I've been very lucky up to now. I tend to come from a very healthy family, I'll be honest with you. But yeah, I'd like to keep eating ketogenically and doing IF for the health benefits. And it's easy. It's been really easy. I mean, some days you're just thinking, oh, what shall I eat today? What do I fancy? I don't fancy this. I don't fancy that. You kind of think, well, Lynn, it's because you're not hungry. You're not hungry. So it's hard planning a meal when you've got no appetite. You know, you're just not hungry. It's not that you haven't got an appetite. It's just that you're not hungry. So then I think, well, yeah, this is one of those days where I won't have a 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock snack. I'll just look forward to my main meal. And then I'm ready for it, you know, and I will enjoy it. But like I say, those are the days where, why force it? Yesterday, I'm going to have that. Yesterday, I planned chicken with curry sauce. My son has the rice and most of the curry sauce and chicken. And I have sort of chicken kind of coated in curry sauce and tomatoes and what have you. And then about 2 o'clock, I thought, oh, I better eat lunch, you know. I thought, oh God, what shall I have? I ended up putting a bit of ham in a frying pan, cooked ham in a frying pan. What else did I do? Onions. Oh, no, not onions. Ham. And then I mixed some grated cheese in with the egg and I made an omelette. And I ate about a quart. It was modest, a couple of eggs, bit of cheese, bit of ham. And it was modest, but I was eating it and I thought, oh, this is too rich for me. And I just thought, well, you just don't want it. You're not hungry. So I got 6 cats. They don't say no to things like that. So nothing goes to waste. So, like I said, I thought, well, don't keep eating if you don't want it, because you're just going to make yourself feel bleh, and then you won't enjoy your evening meal. So I put it down for the cats, and I had my evening meal, and it was lovely. So, you know, that was a day. And like I say, today, skip lunch, because, you know, I couldn't be bothered to take anything. So, and I wasn't hungry, so that's fine. I'm looking forward to my prawn salad. But like I say, I do think a lot of people have had a lot of success eating ketogenically. And some of them eat like 3 meals a day. You know, they just do, well, a 14, 16-hour fasting window. And when I look at what they eat and what they cook, I think, oh my God, how can they lose weight on that? But they do. And I think it's just, you know, perhaps they've just got it right. You know, the high fat and low carb. Perhaps I'm not eating enough calories. I don't know, but I've stopped worrying about it. If I'm not hungry and I'm feeling fine and all I want is 1 meal a day, I don't feel like I'm crashing and burning. I feel okay, I feel good, I feel sharp, I feel on top of things. And if it's the intermittent fasting that's helped me lose weight, well, all well and good. I don't think it would. If I think that if I ate 3 meals a day, on a ketogenic diet, in a say 8-hour window, I didn't lose weight. I stalled. So that's it. That's it basically. That's my update. Still at it. Still losing weight. Still feeling good. Still, yeah. It's just I don't feel as if I'm dieting. I don't feel as if I'm on a weight loss diet. It's this new way of life. I mean, I realised I was keto adapted about 2 or 3 weeks ago when I had this craving. Really had the munchies on me. And I opened the fridge, and I know I don't keep a lot of carbs, but I don't need, I just don't keep them now. But I opened the fridge, and I just thought, I need butter. I need butter. I need butter. And I just grabbed 2 pieces of beef and slathered them with butter and put them together and ate them like a sandwich. And I thought, do you know what? I think you fat adapted now. Didn't even occur to you to make like keto bread and slather it with butter and jam, or it just didn't occur to me. It was the butter I craved. And yeah, I thought, phew, I think you are fat adapted now. So there we are. That's it. 26 minutes. That's enough. I will see you soon.